switch it. Thank you, IntiCreates.
They do make some cool stuff, don't they?
Yeah. Alright, so I guess we can go right into it then. Mighty Gunvolt and Azure Striker was popular enough. IntiCreates decided, hey, let's make a full game. It's Mighty Gunvolt Burst. Alright, so I'll just delete this
okay,
file.
so this is like a sequel, or I guess kind of to the other one. Nice.
Yeah. So my file's not going to say 100% because true 100% you need to get all the S ranks for all the levels, and I'm not going to sit here and grind that forever.
Right.
100% all the items.
There you go.
And then I think the game originally came out with just Beck, Gunvolt, and Hikaru. Again, Beck's the main guy because this is kind of... I don't know if it's true, but it's, in my head, it's like what Mighty Number 9 could have been, which I've never played Mighty Number 9, so I'm not going to say whether I like the game or not.
Right.
But then I guess the game was popular enough, they released a bunch of DLC characters, which most of them I really haven't played as yet.
Yeah.
So then we're going to play as Copen because he is really fun. And we're going to go in 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Alright, so... Copen is, he didn't like the enhanced people, I guess, or whatever, the experimentation that was going on. That's really just his story. I don't remember it fully.
Yeah, isn't Copen the Luminous Avenger or whatever from...
Yeah, he's from Azure Striker 2, I believe. Alright, so... Since it's 100%, I'm going to be going out of my way to get some of the items. Most of them I'm not going to use because, one, I don't know what they do, and two, they're not really that useful, probably, then. Right, so the big thing, though, is because of this weapon system, there's going to be cost points that we have to grab. So whether we're doing any percent or 100%, we're going to have to make sure we grab as much of these as possible. Because we can't use these items we're grabbing. I have to go down here and grab this one. Nope, I did not want to shoot that guy, but I was ready for him anyway. Those big shield guys, they won't attack you unless you get like really close or you shoot them first.
Right.
Right, so nice of the game to just give us an invincibility so we can just run through all this.
Just keep on keeping on. And yeah, Greasy Saber, yeah, this was an IntiCreates thing, so yeah, Matt would have worked on it. Or possibly, anyway. I think he was doing translation localization with them.
Oh boy, I almost missed it because I looked away for like half a second. Alright, so there's going to be a breakable wall here. Once this thing gets to where it needs to be, we can grab it and get 50 more cost points.
There you go.
And then the bosses' names will flash on the screen. We'll see if I can see it in time. Round Digger. That's apparently what his name is. So he can do about 3 different things. We want him to stand still and do that, because then he'll just walk forward. We can just kill him as fast as possible.
There you go.
He can like jump on the roof and be annoying, or just run across the room.
He was very kind to us for the marathon and sat right where he needed him to.
Alright, so we're going to go to power plant. And as you saw, I got one item when I beat that level. So we're going to have to go back to every single level at some point and grab that second item. So that's what 100% basically is just beat every level twice, except the final level.
Is that because you're going to get some kind of power-up to let you get to it, or is it just not accessible until first clear type of thing?
It's just, you get a choice, whether you get the 300 cost points or the special item. So the special item for the city is damage, it's either multiplier or downgrade. because for some reason it'll use less cost points if you want to take more damage to get other things equipped. But the biggest thing in this level, at least, is the I wanted to grab that item first, but is this air dash. But of course, however many times we use the air dash is up to however many cost points we have. I don't know if I actually don't remember if it's 400 each time because I just have muscle memory for the menuing.
Doing the one right. Used to doing it one way, never bother with the others.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna have to. But since we have to go back to every stage anyway, if I miss an item, then I'm just gonna have to remember where it was. Just take good damage, get through there. Is it here? Yeah. This one's kind of scary because it's a dark room, but we got through it.
Gotta live a dark room, man.
Yeah, this whole section. We have to. So this one, it's still faster, like the normal speed when we go left, but. So we can grab this sandwich here. Go 1, 2. There's another breakable wall, so we can grab this item, whatever that is. Just grab this health. And one of the items we grabbed allowed us to customize our trajectory. No, not trajectory. Now I'm second guessing myself because I'm trying to explain it at the same time. Okay, spread shot. That's what we needed. So I lowered my shot time, so it's however long your shots are on screen. But then it allows you to. It gives you a couple more cost points back, and then we put the spread shot on. So if she's nice to us, which she is, we can just spam. So it's basically just doing 3 damage per. So we can just, if we get lucky, we can just sit there and spam.
Spam it, there you go. Nope, that logic checks. Don't need to go very far if I'm going to stay right on top of them, right?
Yeah. Did we grab everything? Yes, we did. So we're just going to prioritize cost points now, and then we'll just do the other items once we get there. For the second ones, so pre-equip, so we can have enough cost points for... Now we can dash twice. And it's going to be at twice for now, until we get to the final stages. Oh boy, that's fine. That part hasn't happened where I've just fallen off, but that's fine.
Marathon luck.
So coming up, so the other for the, I guess I'll call them Robot Masters because I don't know what they're actually called. So this one here, you saw that distinguishingly different block. That one you actually need every boss has an element that you have to grab. Or you don't have to grab, but for 100% you do. This I actually need to... Almost forgot. But as I said, I could have just grabbed it back. So there's 2 stages. So this one and the Waterworks level, which we'll do in a bit, requires you to have a certain element equipped to grab a certain item.
Okay.
So we'll need impact once we get there, but then I half-routed it. So we'll have impact once we get there. So we can go up here, wait for this to pass. Oops. So the one thing that's really annoying about this game, which is why I played it a bit safer there, is when you're going up ladders or you're on... I don't know what to call them, like zip lines, I guess. If you take a hit, you'll just fall off.
Ooh. And
it's really annoying how slow you go with it.
Yeah, right, just kills your momentum.
Alright, so Seismic, he has a lot of health, so we're gonna have to be a bit careful when we mash. Because when he jumps, he pushes himself forward as well, so we have to back up a bit. Then once he gets to half health, he's gonna do that, but then we could just play it a bit safer. Oh, he did it again. So the difference between this game and Mighty Gunvolt, now that I'm actually using them, the food items in Mighty Gunvolt were just points, but here they're actually healing items.
Oh. But not like not at pickup. You store them and have to use them as an item later.
The hearts are still the on pickup healing, and then you store them. Yeah, but for S ranks, you actually need to keep them stored and just not use them, and then you'll get more and more points.
Yeah, I'll say it sounds pretty standard for a ranking system. Oh, you used a healing item? Downvoted or downgraded.
Nope, no, I don't need that. So I'm going to play it a bit safe there because those enemies are really annoying. There's a item up here. So well, not every secret, but most secrets have a healing item for some reason. Even though it's like 10 seconds into the level, so it doesn't really mean anything to me.
Right.
So I tried to do that room a certain way because then it would spawn both enemies, but I did it wrong, so it just didn't work. I guess we'll just do it that way. Okay, so
Seemed to work
the
out
power
okay,
upgrade does give us a little bit more damage, plus these enemies, the pink ones, when you kill them, they usually split into 4. Oops, I don't want to fall. Let's make sure I don't do that. But then they won't split into 4. Where is it? It's down here somewhere. Okay, so this item we normally grab an 90% because it's a damage multiplier. So we're going to turn off our aerial action so we can use it. I don't want to equip it though. That's something I keep forgetting to do. So I'm going to grab these cost points, but we're still not going to have enough to equip our aerial action until next level. Okay, so these guys are really annoying. So I'm just trying to avoid getting hits. These spike ball guys are really dangerous if you're on low health. So I'm just going to try and play these sections a bit safer.
Was it with spiky wheel guys being just the worst of the worst, eh?
Yeah.
This game, Dark Souls, like, I don't know. I think every game that's ever had a spiky wheel guy has just been terrible. Can't get away from him.
So the other thing with this game is it's very generous with its checkpoints because, as you saw, I just retried. It let me keep all my items, and it gave me full health.
Nice.
So I'm going to try and see. Okay, got it. That's a pretty tough quick kill to get because right when if it was about a second slower, he would have did his super attack where he would have just kept attacking me from above and I couldn't hit him until he landed.
Right. Yeah, avoid all the super attacks if we can. Especially because I'm sure they got some crazy wind-up animation and all that, and you're just sitting there.
Yeah, that's the
waiting.
Other part of it.
Like, yeah, they look cool, but God, they take time. I don't got time.
Okay, so I'm gonna kill this guy. I don't know why, but he won't be there once I get back. Grab that, kill that, get more cost points just to be a bit safer. Just take a hit, take another hit. Please stop taking hits. Thank you. I don't know if that health would have been there. Oh yeah, I forgot there was a big heart there. It doesn't even matter. Whoop. So there's going to be a bit of an auto-scroller up here. So we're going to just try and grab these cost points. So I think the small green ones are worth about 2 or 3, and then these ones where you can actually see like the logo on them, but they're still smaller. Like that one on the left, they give about 5. So you want to just grab as many as you can. Okay, Okay, so I'm gonna wait for this guy to go through. Dash, dash. Go up, dash twice. Kill this guy just to be a bit safer. I did not mean to go diagonally down there. Make sure that guy doesn't fire. Okay. That's a really tough section to learn, so I'm glad I got through that without much trouble.
That was smooth. No, it looked really good. I think hitting the zip lines, or not zip, those hanging cords, and getting off them, on them, and over to the next one quick the way you did. But I can definitely see, where that's probably a big learning curve, comparative to.
I switched to the wrong one. I swapped to the wrong one. I'll just heal as much as I can then. So sometimes, because of how the weapon wheel works, or your configurations, I can just hit R by accident and swap to the default one, because you can't delete that one. So that one you're just stuck with nothing.
Oof.
Okay, now we're going to go to the waterworks. And our next upgrade is going to be getting... I do want to equip it though this time. So now we have 1.5 times damage on our main stage one as well. I probably could have equipped the second dash on the boss killing one as well, but whoops. I dashed a little too early there, but luckily I'm still at the start here, but the tornado's in a bit of a wrong spot now. I guess it's about the same. But I want to get down here before that happens. I almost did it again with the spikes.
Yeah, sometimes it's crazy how speed is sometimes. I was going to say, sometimes in a speed run, speed is our worst enemy because.
Yeah. I went a little bit too early.
Yeah.
Oh, am I going to make it? Okay, I did. I almost hit the spikes there, but I was still in iframes. So with Waterworks, there's two separate paths you can go. So we're going to go the other path once we revisit this stage. But this one is what you do in the normal speedrun. Then I'm going to keep these blocks because I want to go up here because there's an item up here. There it is. Oop, I did not want to take a hit there. That was very good aim by that guy. Kill that to be safe. Kill that one. Okay, these enemies are really annoying, so I kind of just try and damage boost it.
Okay.
Alright, so I will see if I can do this fight without restarting. Because the strategy here is he has like a water wheel effect where it'll freeze you, but it doesn't do too much damage if you just get frozen, so I want to stand in his hitbox pretty much. Okay, this is fine. Okay. I didn't actually get frozen there, but I still took the damage. So even though I took the time to grab the banana, I didn't really need it.
Right. Excuse me.
Alright, so we have to go to oil platform next. So the item that was already grabbed there is like a sticker or something. There's a couple of those, which... the original rule set for 100% was because of that sticker, you had to beat the... Or one of the stickers, you had to beat the final boss twice, but you had to go through the whole final stage twice, which I thought that was kind of silly if you weren't required to, so I changed it.
There you go.
There is one character that you actually have two items, so if you play that character, you are stuck beating that final stage twice.
Right.
Alright, so we're going to damage us here. There's a weird property, which, if I can get it, you just go up really fast if you, like, jump and shoot in these gravity wells at the same time. And we will see it later as well.
Is super convenience.
Yeah, you just go through the platform. Or not the platform, the spike type things.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't remember if there was a piece of food there or not. I knew there wasn't an item, but worth checking. Play that a bit safer. Okay. Get through there, grab that item. Because you can jump up ladders, sometimes I'll press A like right as the screen transition happens. It'll send me back down. You know, it'll annoy me.
All
but
of a sudden, yeah.
Way too early. We're gonna do that again. Okay, we're at full health, so we don't need to grab that banana. Since that guy with the ring can grab us in air as well, if we were in front of, if we were over the pit and it grabbed me, then we would just be pretty much falling to our death.
Yeah, that is no fun.
Alright, so Pyrogen, he works a lot differently. He has about 4 different attacks than we last saw him. Once he gets to half health, he will go in the middle here and then cause a big explosion, but luckily we can just avoid that. I wanted to try and time my jump with his. Okay, this is... Okay, we got him anyway.
Right on. Yeah, definitely threw some new skills out this time compared to last time, but it was still pretty good.
Did I grab all the items? Yes, I did. Okay, now we have to go to Capitol Building. Wherever it is. I still don't... Despite having this at GDQ soon, I don't have the stage wheel memorized. I probably should. Okay, so Capitol Building's biggest thing is there's going to be a big 3 here, so we have to go to 3 different sections, and I don't know what the actual logistics is of what we're doing, but we have to, like, turn off some kind of platform.
Got it. Go somewhere, interface with the thing.
Yeah. So we have to go up here first, though, so we can grab this item. It might tell us at some point, but I don't know.
Right.
We have to wait for this bomb. There's another item. We are not fast enough to get through there before waiting for it to crush, so for the sake of not dying, I won't try.
So, dying makes you go slower after all.
Okay, I can't make it through there though. Because I got hit by that guy about 4 times, so I'll wait.
Slowed you down just the right amount.
Yeah. Okay, we go top route here. These little statues, as you saw on the last screen, will activate, but this time we actually need to kill all 4 so we can get through. 2 air dashes, get that one. I keep shooting there thinking there's an enemy, but the enemy's there. We got through all the sections.
Nice.
Now we beat the security level, but there's still a little bit left of the level, unfortunately. But even though it's not too hard. So I'm going to dash twice, take a hit intentionally, kill these 2 guys just to be a bit safer. Dash twice. I'm going to dash at a certain rate so we can just get through there with minimal damage.
Oof, I got spawning hanging halfway off the ledge. It's brutal.
Yeah. Now we have counter shade, so we can go almost anywhere. So top is really bad. So let's hope he stops doing that. I think if he goes top once, I haven't like studied it, but I think if he goes top once, he'll always go top a second time.
Is it going to be like opposite corners, or have you seen him? Or I guess he's hopping around. Or I guess going through the portals. You ever like disappear in a portal and come back in the same place?
No, he'll always be in a separate place. But it's a pattern. So if he goes to the side, he'll always go to the other side or wherever Gunvolt isn't.
Okay.
Or I guess Copen for wherever your player is.
Right.
Okay, So now the final level of our first play is a military base, and this stage is actually pretty tough to go through because of these backwards platforms, and then everything's trying to kill you as well. So I'm gonna wait for that guy. I waited for him to shoot, but I wanted to get through still. Make sure there's nothing there. We're gonna turn off that one, go up.
Oh man, that switch control the treadmills?
Yeah, they turn them off if there is a switch available.
Nice.
We're gonna keep shooting because those guys are annoying. Shoot those guys. We're gonna wait for that one so we can kill that one. This one we need to turn off though, because since this one's going against us.
Mm-hmm.
So ironically, since the spikes are there, that item we will use later. It's a modifier for how much damage we take from each of the spikes.
Right.
So we just make it 20 because it's the cheapest, but we also that isn't an instant death. But we don't do that until the second of the final stages. Okay, so I'm gonna grab this just for the sake of avoiding that big guy.
Yeah, I mean, anything that prevents the spike pits or whatever from being instant death, that's pretty priceless, yeah.
Yeah. So for a battalion here, there is, if you have the freeze element, which the really good speedruns do, and if he does that exact pattern, then you can get a quick kill, but since I didn't have his weakness, I didn't get the quick kill.
So close, though.
Yeah, no matter how fast you mash, you can't get it without his weakness, but for safety in marathons, I usually just take the extra cost points because I'd rather have a guaranteed loadout than maybe a quick kill.
Right,
because
right.
it's still based on luck whether you have his weakness or not.
Right. Yeah, and I mean, you know, speedruns super reliant on the consistency. So yeah, taking the consistent option, you know, will get you through it. Other than, you know, trying to gamble all of the time, right? There are some gambles you want to take, but for the most part, you're like, no, let's do what works.
Yeah. Okay, so here we are going to equip the aerial dash 3 times, and then here we are going to give this one 2 times power, and of course I equipped it by accident, because I keep doing that. Okay, so whoop. So the big gimmick is this stage it'll like do a screen wipe and
change
can
over.
I get that fast enough? Yeah, and they'll show what platforms you want, so that blue platform was there, but then if it's wiped again, there would be a red platform at the bottom. Okay, so this section is really annoying, so I want to kill this guy early. Okay, I didn't, so I'll just fall. He won't respawn, thankfully, but you have to kill him really early because he splits into 4 there.
Oof.
Can I grab this health and not have problems? Okay. So there's alternate routes you can take for this level, and we're going to have to take both to get all the items. Okay, so we can get through here, kill this door. Oops. Make sure we get that item, go up now. Dash through. Just grab the invincibility so it's a bit easier to kill them. That's all we're gonna see of it, so because we have another auto scroller.
Good times.
So we're gonna sit in a specific spot so we don't get hit by these bullets, because I would rather not do the whole section again.
Right.
Alright, So now, Copen really hates Gunvolt for some reason, so we're going to fight him here. His pattern's pretty easy, so we just have to stand on the edge here. I meant to jump at a certain time. And then, okay, that was pretty sloppy, but we got through it.
Yeah, still pretty quick, though. Sometimes we do it sloppy. Sometimes it's not always pretty.
Yeah. So the second stage, we're going to start, grab this invincibility, grab these cost points, and then immediately retry, because we're not going all the way back down. Oop. Of course, I accidentally swapped to the default weapon. Grab this one. I'll grab this fruit, because I missed another one. Or I didn't miss it, I just didn't grab it. Go through here. Play this a bit safer so I can grab the health. We're gonna shoot that, grab the cost points, grab this one, which is a... this specific one is a knockback resistance, so we don't take knockback, as it says. I think that's all we need. Yeah, because we already have the 3.
There we go.
So thanks to our... Even though we didn't really need the spike guard there, if we actually did take a hit there, we wouldn't die. Alright. So we just have to wait for these. If I did goof around and take a hit, then we wouldn't die. Played this a bit safer. We have to go left here. Grab these cost points, go back up.
So you can zip up them ladders, man. I love it. Nothing more aggravating than a trickling ladder climb.
Yeah, that's what I really like about the Gunvolt games, is you fly up the ladders even in Mighty Gunvolt. So thanks to the no knockback, we can actually just skip that cycle there. Let me just do that. So the subspace boss, you're normally meant to take out these like 8 eyeball things, but you can just get into his... I screwed up though. I forgot to turn on knockback resist. So okay, we still got through it.
Nice.
So his hitbox is still wide open if you just get in there. So you don't actually have to do the fight normally.
Excuse me. That's pretty good. I mean, that's zipping.
Alright, Dystopia, we're going to start by going down here, grabbing these items. We'll just... It's very easy to take damage in this level. So I
mean,
take as much food as I can.
Getting close to the end, yeah.
For the first run.
Yeah, well, yes, I mean...
Well, the second run doesn't take that long. Because we have all these upgrades.
Right.
Oops. Am I going to die? Not from this enemy. If I hit the big spikes, I probably would have. I'll retry though, because this section's really annoying.
There you go.
To go through. So we're going to go through the gravity well again, but this time we want to fall first. Okay. Nope. Sometimes I'll do that where I'll accidentally just air dash instead of going through it. Or getting my jump boost. Just to be safe, I'll just do it again. Every one of these teleporters has a checkpoint attached to it, so casually this level's not too bad, but...
Yeah, never gonna go back too far.
Let's just do that. Go through here so we can get to the top here. Avoid that enemy. That's just why we stopped there and reconfigured our height.
Nice.
Okay, so there's gonna be a bunch of like spikes following us, but we don't actually see them since we're going so fast. Gonna kill this guy. Make sure this guy's. Nope, I thought he was dead, but that's fine. Alright, so now we are going to reconfigure ourselves so we can get 2 times power. We don't need instant death anymore. I actually had enough for 3, but I only need 2, so... I probably could turn on a... You don't really need 3 for the normal stages, so I probably could go and turn on damage resistance as well. Because of how the this boss works, you need this configuration, because obviously your bullets, if you have the spread shot, isn't going to be on screen long enough.
Right. Excuse me.
Then once he gets to half health, he decides, I'm going to go to the other side and shoot this plasma at you, but he's nice enough to still give us a platform.
Just continuously fire those missiles.
Alright, so we are done our normal playthrough. So now we have to go through and grab the secondary items, so all the elements. So here, I'm going to turn on, if I can find it. Oh no, I don't have it yet. I'm an idiot. I was going to turn on damage resistance and forgot. I don't even own it yet.
Not quite. Getting there, though. Excuse me.
Okay, so we're going to dash through this stage. So luckily, since we didn't miss anything, we just have to get through it. I just have to mind my health for these second run-throughs, because now that I don't actually have to grab anything, I'm going to try and go as fast as I can.
Right.
Yep, I probably would have taken less damage if I did it the other way. Yep, I meant to do that a bit earlier, but that's fine. Just for the sake of... That's still probably faster than pausing and eating all my fruits.
Right, right.
Okay, so we got Pyrogan again, but this time we have 2 times damage. Unfortunately, there's still not really a quick kill we can do.
Right, just depends on what he wants to do.
Actually, maybe there is? No. I think if you like mash really fast and get good luck, you can, but...
Yeah, no guarantees.
Nope.
Hey man, this is going pretty smooth too, though. I mean, you're making really good time, and things seem to be going your way.
Yeah, I only had the 1 death, so that's good so far. No, I need this. Actually, no, I need an element.
Yeah, well, this one definitely doesn't look as beginner friendly, right? As the first run.
Yeah, this
one's
this
still
game's
pretty...
actually pretty difficult if you're just first time playing it, but it's really fun to get the hang of, though.
Yeah, it does not look like it would be, excuse me, you know, super punishing to learn, you know, menuing to equip your stuff. Probably the worst part of it. And, you know, the location. If you're doing 100%, right, location for all the breakable walls and items and stuff, but...
Yeah, I'm surprised I haven't forgotten anything yet. Well, we'll see if I do, but...
Right, right.
Oh, my invincibility may have not ran out at that point, but I'm gonna wait to kill this guy just in case, and then I can.
There you go.
Alright, so luckily for us, with how this route works out, the round digger, well, he went up immediately, of course he did, but he actually is weak to every element, so whatever you have equipped, it'll work out.
That's cool.
So now we have the damage reduction.
Right.
Okay, so now I'm going to keep heat equipped on the other one, but equip heat on our boss killer. And then now that I have damage reduction, can I do... Okay. Probably could have done O times 2-5, but that's fine. You got enough health that you don't really need it anyway. Okay, so the first half of the stage is going to be about the same. I don't have my instant death reduction on anymore, so I have to be a bit more careful though. Because I just remembered I kept that off.
Yeah, man, your movement options in this game are crazy. Like for how you're getting through everything.
I don't know for the other characters, but this is why I picked Cope in this speedrun, because the air dashing is actually really fun to get used to and learn. Right. And the fact that you gradually get to 2 or 3 air dashes at a time.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get through here, go up here. This is the alternate route, but this is why we needed heat, was so we can break that specific block.
Nice.
I might need it on my secondary weapon actually as well. Nope, never mind.
Yeah, I was curious if that's what it was going to be when you were talking earlier about coming back and taking other routes. I'm like, I wonder if this is a get an item or a weapon or something that allows you to break through a certain, wall or block or something that your regular, attack isn't going to get you through.
Yeah, I do wish they had something like that for all the stages instead of just the 2.
Yeah, give you a little more variety to get through the run.
Yeah. Oh. Okay, well, he's gonna do it again, so... Not the best kill, but we got through.
There you go. Hey, I'm gonna step away for just a second. You keep on, man. I'll be right back.
All good. Alright, so now that we have our loadout set, we're practically just going to go through each stage in weapon order, or weakness order, I should say. So we just equip it on our boss killing loadout every time, and then once we get to the next stage, we'll have impact, which fortunately is also the boss's weakness. If I'm remembering correctly, yes, mine is also. Try and get through here, shoot. Since we have no iframes now, or no knockback, I should say. Sorry. We can just get through everything really fast. Especially since we have the damage reduction as well. We're pretty much just basically invincible at this point, especially with how many hearts you can get in the stage. Oops. Okay. Still dodge as much as we can though, because taking hits is still slower than dodging. So I'm going to keep on this configuration here because we have freeze. So I'm going to shoot first. Okay. I didn't expect him to do that. Attack where he shoots up right away. So that's fine. We have to dodge the bullets. At a certain time, it won't change positions.
Floaty gun
And
burst.
battalion is going.
Nice.
Back to the mine.
So we're on second runs of these stages now, right? To get the
Yeah, so now it's just go through them as fast as possible. So we're going to equip freeze on this one for the final boss once we get there. Because the weaknesses I'm going to keep equipping on our boss killer.
So the items for the stages, you get them from killing the boss, right? And then you said you get one the first time through, and you get the other.
Yeah, you have to beat this. You get the one item, and then you can either... So you can choose the cost points or the element. But obviously, for the speedrun's sake, we want the cost points so we can equip more stuff. But then we'll have to get the second item once we get there.
Right.
Okay, that guy always hits us, that's fine. So luckily, because of no knockback, I can just do this as fast as possible. Don't even worry about taking the hits from these sparks.
Right.
I'm still going to grab the invincibility because we can't, even with the our item, we still can't really get through without invincibility.
Right.
Oh, I equipped the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm loving the the air dash abuse for mobility. That's great,
Yeah,
especially
it's
the
really
fact
fun.
that you can, you know, because what you were setting before with the cost points thing, that's how many air dashes you could do at a time, right?
Yeah.
So it's cool that you can turn it up, turn it down, you know, to a degree. Obviously not unlimited, but you could set it up pretty high and just zip up across a bunch of the stage. Touch the ground for a second, take off and fly again. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay, so now we are off to the highway again. We have to equip the smash element. Wherever it is. Oops. Nope, I was holding down. I did not mean to do that. So I'm going to just air dash up once. We're going to still grab this power up, so these little pink flying guys don't bother us. Even though I don't think I even took a hit from them. But I can never be too safe about it if I did take a million hits.
Yeah, plus they do the Medusa head flight pattern from like Castlevania where it's the wave and it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
You guys are the worst.
Yep, I wanted to get up there, that's fine. Air dash a couple more. Alright, so we'll see if Brandish can go... Well, you got the quick kill before, so I can't really say if it'll go a bit better, but...
Right.
Just wait for him to come down.
Nice.
Where's power plant? There it is. So even though technically there's multiple routes for power plant, there's no extra items you can get out of it.
Mm.
So we'll just go the same speedrun route as we did the first time.
Right on. So what is the purpose of coming back here the second time? I mean, it's still the same deal. The boss going to give you an option for something else?
The boss is, they're going to give us the secondary item from the stage.
Oh, okay, my bad. You did say this. So there's just no routing different, or there's no second path or anything else we need to do. It's just the same as it was the first
No,
time.
some of the stages, unfortunately, it's literally just go through it as fast as possible so we can get that second item because we already got all the in-stage items.
Let me get back here into this stage again. Or part of the stage, I should say.
Yep. We'll just go through it. I don't need to kill these guys. I don't know why I'm...
Whoop. Nice.
I have to wait for that guy to
go
through. This time I don't have to shoot this guy down. I could just do that. I guess well, I don't have the 2 air dashes, so I can't do that normally, but... We'll see if we can get the same luck on Dynatron again.
Fingers crossed.
Okay, good. Because sometimes she'll just go up as soon as possible, so we even how fast we just killed her, we can't really do anything if she just goes up in the air immediately.
No, that was crazy fast too. I thought for a second she was like pulling away, and I was like, "Wow, dang, that's impressive." And then I realized that she was just going into death animation.
Yeah.
She died faster than her health bar could empty out. So.
Yeah, that's really fun with it when you get to like this part of the game where their health bars can't even keep up because the health bars fall at a fixed rate, basically.
Yeah. Yep.
I guess they didn't really expect that to happen, but
anticipate crazy fast damage being dealt. Yeah.
We're just gonna ignore these guys. Go down.
I do like that, at least when you go hit the, what you call it just teleport you back to here. That's kind of nice.
Yeah, if I had to go back, I probably would have stopped playing the game. That would have been really annoying.
For sure. I think that is I think that's the correct response. It's like, this is a run killer. Got it done. Thank you. Yeah, that definitely would have been. Which would have, really made the momentum terrible.
Oops, I meant to still go up there. Still like to dodge these enemies, and there's the third one. So this outer area is actually the one section that would benefit from having 3 air dashes compared to us having the 2 equipped.
Right.
But since we don't have a... since I'm trying to show off that since we don't have damage boost, or we don't take knockback, but then I went the complete wrong way and didn't even know if I was on the correct platform or not. But we got through it.
Yep. Task failed successfully, I guess.
Yeah.
Dang. Just lighten them up. So how many we got left after this? What's the last?
One more boss stage for, Robot Master type stage. I guess they're technically mighty numbers because they're All these bosses are from Mighty Number 9.
Mm.
Which is why I said at the beginning, this is what some people say Mighty Number 9 should have been.
Should have been, right. Yeah, I don't think I played Mighty Number 9 either, so I don't have a an opinion on it. I just know, you know, the consensus was being let down by it, and I think it was just... I don't necessarily think that it was bad. It is not what I gathered from a lot of people. It's just they were disappointed in it not being exactly what they wanted out of the game. But, you know, sometimes it's tough to tell. You know, did you set bad expectations for, you know, what it was, or were they bad expectations set for you type of deal?
I forgot to equip his weakness. I'm not sure how much the weakness, no, because we have the 2 times damage anyway, so I'm not sure how much the weakness actually matters, because I'm not going to do it for the boss rush, because that's just too quick. But since I'm... Yeah, maybe, but you have to switch after every boss, and I'd have to memorize all the weaknesses.
Right.
Because I just have them on my splits. Alright, so back to Gateway. We can go through the final stages.
Right. Home stretch.
So we are going to equip Press, because that is the boss's weakness. I'm going to equip, though, if I can. Yes, I can afford it. No, I can't. I'll turn off instant death because we don't need it. The second, if I can get 50 more cost points, then that would be great.
Right.
So unfortunately, we have to go through this segment again. Hopefully it goes a bit better.
Right.
We have to shoot pretty much as soon as he spawns so we can avoid it, but this time, there's going to be another one, first off. I don't know where I was going there, but... let me see if I can remember where... I do have the guide open, just in case I forget.
Right. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Nobody said it was a closed book test. Yo, Hex, what's up, brother? I see you in chat.
Okay, so our first item is going to be here. And there's actually, yeah, I can equip them. Oops, I do. If I'm going to be fooled by that about 30 times before I figure out that they're respawning. Because of the any percent speedrun, I'm not used to this section still, but...
Right.
So now that we have that extra 50, I can turn on his death resistance. It's not there. Okay, there's one there. There's going to be another one. Maybe? Uh-oh. Well, hopefully I grabbed them all. Actually, yeah, it was only 3. It was the 2 on the one screen, then... Grab this health so we don't have to use our fruit. Let's see what Gunvolt does for us this time.
It went pretty quietly last time.
He didn't even get a chance to move this time.
There you go.
Alright, so that's all the in-stage items. Now we just have to beat all the rest of the stages again. Okay, so we need heat. Wherever it is, it's at the top. Oops. Nope. Please go through. And... yeah, sometimes I'll be holding a random direction and then forget that I'm holding it. And he just air dashes wherever he feels like.
I was about to say, until you hit that button, and then you'll know right away. And the big old spike blocks always are just like,
Yeah, going through this with in 90% is kind of scary. We're gonna wait again. Okay, so that one at the bottom unlocks the door, which is kind of annoying because you have to like intentionally go all the way down to grab them. Get the jump. Good. All right. Okay, so I think I have no knockback on this time, so I won't need to stop and remember.
right. Wasted. Wasted. Love it.
So here we are going to do a double swap. We need... I forgot, I need shock here because of this upcoming boss. And I'm going to get freeze on that one. Hopefully we can get the quick kill
Right.
on the first boss. If we don't, then oh well.
Does this angled room, I meant to ask you this when we came through the first time, does this angled room actually change any of your like gameplay mechanics as far as like do you have to angle your jump to jump, or is it still just
It's the same controls, if that's what you're asking.
yeah, I didn't know if it made it like you have to adjust your thumb for which direction you're moving.
Gunvolt Burst. I think that's just the Japanese name of it. I don't actually remember though.
I think Galgun is a separate. Like a separate. Galgun is a separate series, right? So I think is that got some other? Maybe it might be.
Yeah, but I know the games have a weird. Well, not really a weird name, but compared to like what it is here, it's a bit different for the name. Maybe that's just what it's called on PS4. I cannot remember. Because I know the... Oh, I thought I went to the boss itself. The PS4 version, because the Mighty Gunvolt, the first one, was Japanese exclusive on PS4.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was called Gunvolt.
Now, yeah, this looks just like what you're playing now. Yep.
Okay. That was a very
I'm
good
not
kill.
sure why it's not called Mighty Gunvolt Burst. But you can still play as Beck, Azure Striker Gunvolt. You can play Galgun, Peace, and Akoro. It looks exactly the same.
Alright, so I'm going to equip Freeze again because I forgot last time. And then here I'm going to equip the... Let's just do 0.25 times. But because I want to show off all the secrets that I can, there's a bunch of fruit and food here that we can just grab.
Right.
Okay, we got the quick. We want him to, if we're doing the boss rush version of this fight, we want him to just do that big shot up, because we'll still have enough time with the equipment we have to get the quick kill.
Right on. Quick kills. Let's go. Speedrun tactics. But yeah, Green Z Saber looks like they're literally the same game, except for Gunvolt included a couple of characters in that base that were DLC for the version that you're playing here, Phil. So
yeah, the IntiCreates Gold Collection comes with all the DLC, so I'm not sure which DLCs actually had which characters. 'Cause I think there was like 3 DLCs.
Yeah,
either 2 or 3 DLC packs.
Yeah, Ikoro and Peace, I think, are the Galgun characters, and they were included as playable right at the jump in the Gunvolt version, whereas in this version, Mighty Gunvolt Burst, you had to buy them as separate DLC.
Oh, okay.
On the 3DS, yeah. So I think it's the same game. It seems it was a repackaging for a different platform, essentially for PlayStation. Yeah. So there you go. So Z Saber, you're gonna have to submit this run for MagFest next year.
So you can also see how little damage we're taking, because we're literally just taking a quarter of the damage we're supposed to.
Yeah.
The one thing I don't really like is how we're starting at the beginning of the room every single time, even if we beat the boss.
Instead of, like in a center location, or back on the same one that you walked in on.
Yeah. Oop. Since I didn't have his weakness, I completely forgot to jump there.
Right.
I don't have it equipped. Alright, can we get good luck 3 times in a row? No, we can't. Of course not. Okay, luckily she came back down. She can also just go back up immediately. And then she can attach some electricity thing at you. And then if she does that, there's like a 50-50 whether she stays in the middle or goes up in the air. Yeah, this game is very mesh heavy, as you're seeing.
You mash heavy, yeah. Yep. Wore out a controller doing the 0x4 speed run, so I know all about too much mashing.
So seismic, we're gonna still back up. I just stand right in his hitbox. We take so little damage, doesn't even matter.
Yep.
Alright, so luckily, we're sent right to the door now that we beat everything. I'll just top up my health because I can.
Better safe than sorry, yeah.
Alright, so the first phase, Tessio is going to copy whatever character we're playing as and make him fight us. So we're just going to stand up here. If he jumps, maybe. Okay, he jumps. Oh, that doesn't happen very often, where he goes up onto that top platform. I think that happens if you're too close to him, so then he'll jump again.
It's still pretty good, pretty quick.
Yeah. Alright, so the second phase, they are going to get into this giant mech thing.
A very Dr. Wily of you, huh?
Yeah. So then she's gonna spawn a bunch of chat messages for some reason. I don't know why. maybe they're
Boy, you about to do it.
So now we're gonna swap to and finish the rest of the health bar. Oop, if I can get up there. Then these needle things are gonna spawn. And then we just mash through it.
Nice.
Alright, so timing is... Go ahead.
Oh, no, go ahead. I'll ask you afterwards.
Okay, so timing normally is on the fade out, but since it's 100%, timing is, well, when I grab it, so time for 100%. Just make sure we got everything. Yeah, we did. For all the items, at least.
Cool. There you go.
Alright, so that's Gunvolt Burst 100%.
Nice. Was that Beck that showed up at the end there, standing on the other needle thing?
I don't really know what he was doing, because you just mash so fast anyway. It doesn't even matter.
Doesn't find out. But yeah. Well, GG's, man. Congratulations. That was
Thank you.
That was really good. And again, back to back, pretty quick. I mean, you got two full runs done, and made it, I think, a grand total of an hour and a half.
Yeah,
that was
about how much?
It's really quick. That's really, really good. So, GG's on that. And yeah, looking forward to. You said you're going to be running this Mighty Gunvolt Burst. This is going to be your run at SGDQ.
Yes, I'll be doing any % coping at the upcoming SGDQ.
Nice.
The schedule isn't out yet, so I don't know exactly when, but sometime in July.
Nice. So there you go. You guys be on the lookout. Yeah, be on the lookout for Phil7 on the calendar for Mighty Gunvolt Burst whenever. Look for it when it comes out. See when his run is. Tune in, celebrate. Go over there. Share the love there as well. Yeah, appreciate you doing the run for us, man.
Not much Mega Man representation this time around, so hopefully for 20XX, Mega Man DOS, and Gunvolt Burst, if you love Mega Man, make sure to check those out, because that's all we got for SGDQ.
Somebody's doing Mega Man DOS at SGDQ this year?
Yeah, DOS Buster only. I don't know when it is, obviously, since I just said there's no schedule yet.
Right. No, that'll be nuts. What a game. What a game to be on what you call it. But hey, man, we appreciate you coming through and running this for us. This was a lot of fun. If you've hung out with us at MagFest in the past, right, and IntiCreates products hold a special place in our heart, for being Mega Man adjacent and from that same spirit. And we really love watching the games that they've made and taking that energy from the Mega Man games that we loved growing up and continued it on with new stuff, new characters. So it's definitely cool to see these games get the same love and same attention that the Blue Bomber gets with speedruns or just, casual plays, whatever it is, man. Just people really enjoying, what these games have become. So I think this is going to be the end of live content for now. I think you're the closer for the night, so we appreciate that. Stay tuned, though. We're going to have some VOD reruns running until about noontime, where we're going to have a Super Fighting Robot fan game showcase later today. Again, this is the 20X Expo Mega May Marathon. We are running all month long, raising funds for the 20X Expo Kickstarter. If you guys have not checked that out already, please consider going over, having a look to see if you like what you see, and consider, pledging to being a backer. We are now $33,718 of our way to our $87,000 goal. We are closing in swiftly on halfway there. Lots of options available for you to back at. There's just a pledge for, hey, I just want to throw some money your way. There's virtual tickets. There's early bird, discounted in-person badges, and all that kind of stuff. So be sure to check that out. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight. Hang out through the rerun VODs, or get some sleep. Leave the tab up either way, and then come back and check us out later around noontime today for more runs and more action. Again, Phil7, thank you very much. You guys go check him out right there. His Twitch profile is on there, twitch.tv/propiece_. Yeah, there you go. There's a shout out in the chat. So, again, thanks, man. Thanks for the runs. That was really cool. I enjoyed watching that a whole lot. Those games are pretty cool. So, we are going to throw it back over to some reruns, and we will see you guys later. Peace, everybody.
And classic Mega Man together a bit, and
with a little bit of Shovel Knight.